Why is Kyle Shanahan so freaking high on Jimmy Garoppolo all of a sudden? Now he's got all this praise, or was it silly praise? Best spring he's ever seen, ever had.
Tinfoil hat. Ready?
I love this. Give me the tinfoil hat.
Okay. He understands that Jimmy Garoppolo affords him more time. You know why?
Why?
Because if Jimmy Garoppolo plays well, he gets more time to chill on Trey Lance.
Yep.
Remember, he has to develop Trey Lance. This is his shot. This is his guy. This one better work. So Jimmy Garoppolo puts that off another year. Okay.
Great.
I'm with that. Also,
great.
Got to make sure the trade value looks good.
That's true.
Got to make sure that it sounds good, because eventually there has to be a decision that's going to be made with Jimmy Garoppolo. He's not going to be the franchise quarterback. Sorry, nobody. That's not even an opinion. He's not going to be here for. If he's here for 2 years, I'd be surprised. But he's not going to be here longer than 2 years. No way. No chance in hell. You didn't do all that to keep him here for 2 years. But Kyle likes the idea of being able to have his rookie. And again, if Jimmy Garoppolo goes out there and he doesn't get it done,
yeah,
that was Jimmy. Wasn't me. That's not my guy. True. My guy's almost ready. And when I get him ready, then you could. So I think he likes the time that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to afford him this year, as far as not having to make that move right away to Trey and being under the microscope right away, because you have to make Trey work. You moved up all that time there. You got your guy. This one has to work for Kyle Shanahan.
I just think it's so funny how he changed his tone, because when he used to be asked about Jimmy Garoppolo, he just couldn't give him a straight compliment. It would always be qualified with he's doing really well for a guy who's not experienced, or he's improving, or he's learning. It's like always talking about him like he's 23 years old. Now it's like, he's really looking really good. I just want to say, he looks really good. And I think what you said is true. He suits Kyle Shanahan. He's definitely gives him an extended timeline. He's a trade chip, but also I feel like Kyle, more tinfoil hat. This is me from the more negative perspective. I feel like Kyle's starting to feel the restlessness of the fans. I think he was surprised at how they overruled Mac Jones. I mean, maybe he didn't even want Mac Jones, but just to see how fans were like, hey, if Kyle picks Mac Jones, I'm out. I don't trust him.
Or you're on the clock immediately.
Oh, you're on the clock. You're out. I don't think he ever thought the fans would look at him like that. He's like, really, me? You're questioning me? And then I think he's starting to feel fans' restlessness about the injuries. Again, his attitude yesterday was like, you guys are really questioning me? And I think he realizes that if he has another season like last year where there's injuries and they don't have a winning record, I don't think his fan base is going to be as sympathetic as it used to be. And if the fans aren't sympathetic, you never know how the front office is going to be. I mean, Jed is a Niner fan too. I mean, how's he going to react to a 6-11 season? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I think Kyle understands that he kind of needs to produce this year, and Jimmy gives him the best chance. So I love Jimmy all of a sudden. Jimmy's my best friend.
He knows that, and he definitely knows that. But here's the part that I'll push back with the Jed thing. I think the parents aren't going to let them move from Kyle. I think it's the parents that really love Kyle. I love Jed.
Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Just between me and you. Just between me and you. Everyone.
Between me and you. Yeah, get off.
Yeah. It was the mom that made him fire Trent Baalke. What I heard, these are rumors. He was just going to fire Chip because he loves Trent. And the mom was like, no.
Can we dispel some stuff real quick about Trent?
That's a rumor. Okay, earmuffs done. Sorry.
Can we dispel a real quick narrative? Yes, so many missed draft picks. Cool. Drafted Buckner, drafted Ward, drafted Tart. Those are one's an All-Pro, 2 starters on your team.
True.
So, yes.
Now, I want to also say, I believe that this injury thing is 8 years in the making, and I think it started with Trent. I think his philosophy of trying to cut corners in the draft and go get those kind of players, you were still seeing the effects. But that's not to say he was the executive of the year 1 year. He's had some big hits on his resume. Big ones.
Yeah. And the other thing is that Kyle's doing the same thing as well. Jerick McKinnon. This guy.
He just does it in free agency. He just does it in free agency.
He brings in guys that, if healthy, Tony Jefferson. If healthy.
Which makes me feel like it's something that Jed York and Parag have signed off on. Like, hey, this is what we do here. We take these risks because we're in California and there's really high taxes and the real estate's high and we can't attract the top of the top in free agency. So we got to get guys like Quan Alexander and D Ford.
At the same time, that Jason Verrett one, it looks genius now. Even if that first year it didn't pan out, it looks
they hit
genius.
1 in 20 times, but it does.
Right. See, but that's the thing. That philosophy. So there's a joke. How many times do you have to say if healthy? It's basically for almost every single player
It's
on this
true.
roster at this point.
See, what happened was they hit on Frank Gore, and then they've been chasing that one, and now they hit on Jason Verrett. Oh, man, every time, that's at least 15 more years of trying to